We're going to do it. I'm doing my show prep, and I see something over and over and over and over and over again pops up into headlines. And so I don't want you guys to think that my head was just in a certain place. It literally just, Richards were all over the headlines yesterday.
Richards.
By Richards,
Yeah.
I don't mean Richards. I mean the other word for Richards is in like eat a bag of Richards.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Rick's.
And let's say hello to our good friend from Baltimore, Bernard Hollywood Williams, because I'm going to need your help with this, Bernard. We got to get through these quickly because there's way too many of them. I can't dwell on any one of these for too long. However, all six of these Richard stories are way too good to pass up. So I need to get your reactions to these. We're going to have to go fast and furious. We've only got a few minutes left, Bernard. So stay with me and come fast and furious with me.
All right, okay, we're going to do a stay in your lane segment.
We're going to do a stay in your lane. Antonio Brown getting into a fight with his ex-girlfriend who shows up to pick up some clothes for the kids, tries to steal one of his Bentleys. He responds by throwing a bag of Richards at the girlfriend.
You know what? I saw that. I think the way he was talking to her in front of the kids, I think that was disrespectful, one.
Yep.
Two, they were gummy bears.
Yes.
He had the bag of Richards.
Yeah.
How did he get it back? He did. Apparently, he threw them multiple times. He threw them at the police officers, threw them at the fiance.
He had them to eat. They were candy. So at the end of the day, he's eating a bag of Richards, and he threw the candy. He purchased them. What is he doing with the bag of Richards?
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I want to
He
know.
should have stayed in his lane. And my thing was this, too. If those were his kids and they couldn't go to school, they had a domestic dispute. So she probably normally get clothes and take one of his cars and drive them to school. My thing was, okay, now that you're not letting her take the car, how are the kids going to get to school?
My thing is if you're broken up, why are you taking the car?
Right. I don't think she was taking the car. I think he normally lets her take one of his cars to get his kids to school. And I think they got into a verbal dispute, and when she went to try to do that, it was like, oh, no, she's taking my Bentley. And now I'm going to disrespect her in front of everybody and throw a bag of Richards at her.
There we go. All right, we got to get to story 2. We got to get going fast on this. Last year in 2019, a record number of men had NHS surgery. This is the surgery to when you snap your Richard due to heavy impact during the deed. A record number of people had to have surgery on their Richards last year.
Oh, my God.
Well, and they may have to contribute to a lot of those pills they sell at the liquor store and the gas station.
This is true. In fact, that gets us to our next story. A man suffers a painful 3-day Richard. The upper Richard. Let's just call it that. After taking bull Viagra. Accidentally took bull Viagra. Viagra intended for a 2,000-pound Brahma bull.
Like cram.
Instead of human Viagra. A very painful 3 days. It sounds like a good weekend to me.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. Anytime you got to see the doctor, it's never a good weekend. You got to stay in his lane on that one.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Man.
A robot rental service says they are cleaner than any person. Essentially, this is what you think it is. It's a brothel with dolls.
Ooh.
Well, I think, that's a bad idea because now it teaches people to be lazy and to depend on robots to clean up for them. You should be able to bend down and get up and get yourself in shape to clean your house.
Oh, they weren't cleaning the house. They were cleaning the pipes with the robots.
Next you're going to have robots baking cookies as well and even tossing salad.
Oh, man. Oh, we went there with it. The wife of the man whose Richard was eaten by a flesh-eating bug says their relationship is stronger than ever. I say it helps that they're both in their late 60s.
Oh, man. That sounds like a bad case of child support.
And the last one here, Oscar nominations. Adam Sandler gets robbed for his work on Uncut Gems. This I find ironic considering Adam Sandler is the guy that came up with the Hanukkah song. Aren't they a big fan of cutting gems?
you know what? They don't know what they're missing. I think Waterboy should have got an Oscar.
Yeah.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Good news is Kathy Bates has got her nomination, so Mama might get one. Bernard, always appreciate it when you call in. We will be back tomorrow for Robbie, Collin, and Joe. Collin, leave us with a beast of the day before we get out of here.
Paul Tagliabue has been announced as an NFL Hall of Famer.
Paul Tagliabue, the former commissioner. There we go. That's what we'll leave you with. Again, thanks so much for staying tuned here on The Ticket. Collin and Callie are up next. It's Beauty and the Beast. Make sure you stay tuned. We'll be back tomorrow.